I, 21F, walked in on my married father, 60s M, swiping on a 50-plus dating site called Our Time. For context, I'll start by saying my parents, who have been married for 25 years, are definitely not in love, at least not currently. I do not know exactly when they stopped loving each other, but I think that their love for each other has been fading for at least the past 4/5 years, maybe longer, and I just did not realize it in my younger years. They bicker often. My dad can be condescending towards my mom, and they do not show any physical affection other than maybe a goodnight hug or kiss. My dad is great to me. He is always making sure I have things I need when I am at school, he is paying for my college, he will pick up thoughtful things when he sees something he thinks I might like in the store, etc. He is overall a great dad to me. My mom is great too, sometimes overbearing, they both can be, but overall, she has good intentions. As an only child, I would say I have a decent relationship with my parents now, but it has not always been that way. As I am getting older, it is improving and I feel like I can be more open and honest with them. Anyways, this is what happened. I went down to the basement to set some stuff up because I had friends coming over to hang out and play some games. My dad was downstairs sitting on the couch watching TV and doing something on his iPad, which is typical for him. I walked behind him to put some stuff down, and as I walked past, what was on his iPad caught my eye. He was swiping on pictures of women in their 50/60s on what seemed to be a dating site. My eyes quickly scanned the screen to see what site he was on, and it said, Our Time. I did not know how to react at all. I didn't want to say anything in the moment because that would obviously be awkward, and also because I knew this could potentially be a difficult conversation and not one that I wanted to get into 30 minutes before I had people coming over. He did not try and hide what he was looking at, and I think he maybe thought I did not see it or wasn't paying attention, but unfortunately, I did see it. I quickly set down my stuff and said, Oh, I was just coming down to set some stuff up, but if you're watching TV right now, I can wait. He was acting normal, which was so weird, like, do you really think I can't see what you are doing on your iPad? Anyways, I put the stuff down and went back upstairs. My mom was sitting in the living room watching a show. I went straight to my room and just sat there with my mind racing about what I just saw and what I was going to do. Like I said, it is pretty obvious to me that my parents' relationship is not the best. They do not seem at all to me that they are in love or really even like each other. At this point, whenever I am home from college, it just feels like my parents are roommates who coexist and have a child together. Important to note is I am an only child, which is maybe why this situation is hard for me to process. I have no siblings who fully understand my family dynamic that I can talk to about what I saw. Of course, this really hurts my idea of what love should be. To not have a good example of what a healthy relationship and love should be like sucks and makes navigating relationships in my young adulthood so much harder. As someone who has only had HS relationships and is now a senior in college who very much wants a healthy, mature relationship, it is scary not fully knowing what that should be like. Of course, I have standards and things that I know I want in a person if I were to be in a relationship, but not having strong figures in your life who show and teach you what that is supposed to look like just kind of sucks. I do not have anything realistic to admire and want for myself, which is why I feel I struggle with dating and vulnerability now. It is 1 a.m., my friends have gone home, and now I am lying in bed writing this and wondering how I should proceed from here. I checked out the website, and in order to swipe on profiles you have to enter your email and create a profile, so he definitely created an account at some point with the intention of looking at other women when he is married. Should I bring it up to my dad? And if so, how? Should I try and snoop on his iPad and find his profile so I can see for myself? I mean, I have already seen something I did not want to see, so why not just look some more and see how far he has gone with this? Do I want to open the door to this conversation with him? Should I forget about it and pretend I never saw it? Has he messaged other women? Does my mom know? Do they both realize they are not in love and just don't care what the other does anymore? I just don't know, and my brain is flipping through every different scenario. But at the end of the day, it's just a really shitty, tough situation. If my mom doesn't know and found out about it, I know she would be crushed. I think she knows their relationship isn't the best, but I don't think she would ever think he would cheat on her or even think about it doing something like that. So, I am unsure how to tackle this. Should I talk to him first? Should I stay quiet? Should I tell my mom? Or should I just text him the link to our time? So he knows that I know? Give him a minute to panic and then have to explain himself to me. Obviously, I want both my parents to be happy, but bottom line, my dad should not be on a dating site while he is married to my mom. This just feels like a lose-lose no matter what I do. I either ask him/her about it and shit hits the fan. Or maybe not if they both know what's going on with each other. Or I can keep it to myself and continue to go through a multitude of scenarios in my head and feel shitty and upset about it. So Reddit, I am asking for some advice on what I should do or how I should proceed. Or maybe if anyone has gone through something similar and can offer advice, it would be appreciated because I am really feeling stuck. If you read this far, thank you for listening, and I would appreciate comments on this situation and what I should maybe do.